going on, everyone? Welcome back to Big Apple Baseball Banter, episode 24. Sorry we're late. Ben was looking for his earbuds.
We don't talk about it.
Today we are ranking right fielders and DHs, which should be a lot of fun. Let's banter. All right, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Big Apple Baseball Banter, episode number 24. Crazy.
Wow.
Very
like I
said,
Sanchez.
we're late because, nice. Who in the Mets wears 24? I don't know.
Well, Griffey was 24.
Well, I mean, current.
All right. There's got to
Who
be a
in
couple.
baseball? Who in baseball is 24?
I only know legends that wore 24. I know Mays wore 24. Other than really Gary Sanchez, he's the only really one that comes to mind, which isn't good.
Stremski is the only Met for 24. We should do this. We should say based on what episode. Players who wear
24.
34. Syndergaard wears.
Oh, Harper wore 34 with the Nationals.
Yeah, with the Nats. It's still weird seeing him not wear number 34.
I know, right?
Miggy.
It's so
Miggy
weird.
was 24.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Best player. Maybe not best current player, but I mean, he might bounce back. Doubt it's going to happen, but I mean, we're ranking DHs.
You never know.
Today. Will he be on the list? Will he not? So today, no news really outside of Michael Franco signing with the Orioles. He had the rumors about him going to the Mets. I didn't want him. He stinks. I mean, he whooped our ass every time when he was on the Phillies. This dude was insane against the Mets. But anyway, so we're going to be ranking right field and DH because the DH isn't in the National League this year. And a lot of players aren't really strictly only DHs. A lot of DHs are kind of guys who just go in there for rest days or kind of alternate a bit, guys who can play positions. So we're actually doing only 5 instead of 10, but right field is the most loaded position in the sport by far, in my opinion.
I don't know. Third base is up there too.
Third base is up there, but I mean the top 5 for right field, the top 4, especially with Juan Soto moving to right field. Also, if it's currently an NFL free agency, so if any big moves happen, which I doubt's going to happen, but I might freak out a bit. But all the big moves are happening, so just a heads up. But a good kicker just signed, so good for him. Yeah, kickers are people too. But
no, they're not. They don't have feelings.
So let's start with right field. And also, before we get into that, a couple housekeeping. If you guys want to call in, here, let me get the link in the thing. I forgot. Next week, gonna be crazy.
Oh man.
Next week is predictions week because that's the week before the season. I mapped all this shit out. I was like planning and whatnot. So we're not going to be able to do pitchers and relievers until the season begins. But like, honestly, like sometimes there's more stuff to talk about in the off season than the regular season when it comes to like news and stuff. Like we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a lot of, what I want to do. We still have to plan a bit, but we can we're just going to freestyle stuff, see what works for the season. I want to be able to do like studs and duds from every game. Like you say for your team, like for that series or that week. And we'll do recaps like that. I'll probably be doing I don't know, Ben, if you're gonna be able to, but I'm probably the games I'm able to catch. I'll probably do a quick like phone video recap, just initial thoughts. I'm not gonna be able to sit down, crazy editing, none of that because I mean I'll be busy. But and also I'm gonna try to watch all the Yankees condensed games, like just the highlights.
I'll watch all the Mets condensed games.
Yeah,
too.
so because I need to, I don't want you just talking like teaching me about it. I want to actually have an opinion about it too.
Yeah.
So that should be fun. So, this is our first year doing the channel. It's our first season. So we still don't know what we're going to do for in-season content, but I'm excited for it regardless. Cause I'm so hyped for baseball to come back.
I know there's just so many opportunities, so much fun to be had. Very excited.
But next week, guys, we're predicting everything. We're going
everything.
Awards, everything from MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, Reliever of the Year, Silver Slugger, Gold Glove. And I already did it because I was bored. But and then, guys, oh shit, did I pin it or did I just put it in? But if you guys want to call in, link is in the chat. But also we're doing playoff predictions, all of that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna bring some hot takes. We're gonna bring the fire. That's the goal. And I don't know how we're gonna do colors next week. We'll probably do the predictions first and callers at the end because I don't want to have to interrupt it too much like we usually do. But, especially with us, we don't get that many callers, unfortunately. So we kind of put them on when we can. But one of our famous callers, I guess we can just play this. Let me try and screen share this. One of our famous callers got mentioned today by a freaking celebrity. So
beat him up if you're out there.
Beat him up. Yeah. If call in, man, because you got to see this video. So if you guys know Mets fans only, great guy, one of our first subscribers. Great guy, man. All right, let me get this video file. This is my first time.
Very big.
I'm using technology, getting fancy with the technology here.
Technology.
Let's open up. I don't know how able we are to hear it.
That does.
All right, here. All right, so
you're the guy with the channel that does baseball banter.
Hey, because I commented.
Yeah, always have
and listen to what he had to say.
This thing always ends up getting called. Like this guy keeps calling him and kind of like he opens up his StreamYard to like let listeners call, like viewers come in and just like talk to him. And he always gets like this weird guy,
Herb Washington,
that kind of just like says all these ridiculous things. It's pretty cool.
Yo, beat him up. Shout out to you, man.
He said you're funny.
You said you're funny. You said it's really funny. So yeah, if you guys want to call in, just like our guy beat him ups, you do that.
Love you beat him ups.
All right, it is pinned. All right, sweet. All right, so let's get into. You want to do DH or we'll do right field first.
Yeah.
So because we're going in order. So I went first last time. So we did. Wait, did you go first on the center field or?
I have no idea.
I have no. I'm not looking up the video. So should I do the math? So I did catcher. You did first base. I did second.
My Lord.
You did third. I did short, left. All right, you're going first.
Let's go. All right.
Let's lead us off.
Coming in.
I kick us off, but it's not a football channel, so hitting
same
lead
thing,
off.
Same thing. Yeah, lead off.
Number 10.
Very funny. Number 10, leading off for this top 10 list for me is the 2020 perhaps breakout of the year, Teoscar Hernandez of the Blue Jays.
Same.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Yo ho ho! Not much bantering to be had here. 146 OPS in 2020, which is incredible. He finished 11th in MVP voting and won the Silver Slugger out in the outfield. Hits absolute nukes and was just one of the bright spots on a young Blue Jays team that was able to make the playoffs because of him. If it weren't for injuries, he might have led the league in home runs. I guess we'll never know. My boy Lukey. Oh, you pumped the chest for Lukey too? You love Lukey too?
I'm gonna Pete Alonso because he leads the league in home runs in full seasons, in real seasons, baby.
Not this year.
He will.
Okay, fine. I was waiting.
I was looking for it. Yeah, I was looking.
Yeah, no,
for
I was waiting. I was trying to avoid it. So yeah, Teoscar Hernandez almost like he garnered 1.5 WAR, which is really good in a 60-game season because
especially for him because his glove is shit. His glove isn't good, so that shows you kind of hitter it is. Ben, you're gonna be proud of me for bringing this up. Hopped on Baseball Savant, Buddy hits the ball really hard.
Ooh,
that shit hard, dude. So I'm going more advanced now. I'm not just Ben's happy about that.
I'm so happy.
I still don't do all this expected bullshit, all these dumb stats, all this XPB and J.
I take back the XPB and J's. I take back not including Michael Brantley on my top 10 list. That was the biggest mistake looking back.
Damn, I don't have a soundbite to hear.
DJ
Michael
Mikey
Brantley
was snubbed of the MVP last year.
See, that's not a hot
I was
take.
supposed to say Michael Brantley instead of DJ LeMahieu. I was trying to time it up. I was like, Michael Brantley was snubbed of the MVP because I don't have anything I don't have any clapping. Also, some of my sound bites got deleted. I need some new sound bites because some of them we don't use, and I'm only limited to 8 in the program I use. But we have the intro, the 2 DJ ones. Yeah, if you guys want to send us any, Ben, you got any sound bites? Let me know because we got
3-2. Brasso sends one into left field. Gardner going back, and it is up and go.
And then we should find an 8-bit version or something like that. That could work, like an 8-bit version. All right, we're getting distracted. Teoscar Hernandez coming in number 10. Myself as well. That means Ben. You kind of said everything for me. Number 9. No banter on that one.
All right. Coming in at number 9 is Chuck Natsy of the Rockies.
Natsy? It's
Yeah.
nasty.
No, it's Natsy. It's like Natzy.
Oh, I thought it was nasty.
I always confuse the two, and I'm not particularly sure. I've seen both. I think Chuck Nasty sounds better, and it should be that.
Yeah, I think Chuck Natsy kind of sounds a little too much like Chuck and Nazi. So,
I mean,
and our one viewer just left.
Welcome to Big Apple Baseball Banner.
Yep.
So, I love me some nice Chuck Nazi. He just had another 300 batting average season. I don't like batting average, but it's cool to mention. And that's his 5th consecutive season with an OPS over 800. However, I do believe that Teoscar will overtake him in the next coming years because he is turning 35 this season. And his StatCast batted ball, metrics, he wasn't hitting the ball nearly as hard as he was in the past. His hard hit rate. The Coors effect is kind of like starting to slow him down,
I mean, yeah. Especially defensively. Even though he was up for a Gold Glove this year.
He wasn't even good.
I know.
I don't
he
get
didn't
it.
He didn't quite make my list, Zach. He was like around number 11. I think he's a great player. The guys I picked, I feel like have a bit of a higher ceiling in a way.
Yes. Yeah.
So
if
you don't mind, I'm going to number 9. I'm going Kyle Tucker of the Houston Astros.
Ooh.
Breakout year last year. Really good year. I don't know. I think because they weren't able to bring back like a Josh Reddick or another like a Jackie Bradley Jr. I think at first I thought he was going to be playing center field. He's going to be playing right field now. They got Miles Straw in center fielder, best player of all time. But last year he had a phenomenal year. 325 on base percentage, 837 OPS, 123 S plus, 9 home runs.
That was smooth,
plays a nice
too.
outfield.
You mixed it in there.
What's up?
It sounded like you burped the actual word.
Yeah, I did.
That was impressive. Okay.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm not like the kind of people who can burp their ABCs and whatnot. I've never been able to do that.
I used to be able to do that.
Oh man.
I could burp 3-syllable words for crying out loud.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It was a talent. It was a gift.
It was a talent. I can't stand fucking Rochesterian accents, man. It was a talent. It was a talent.
You're not even New York. You left New York at 2?
No, it's 9.
Oh wait.
Okay,
that counts. Never mind. I take it back.
Count. Thank you. But yeah, Kyle Tucker, phenomenal, really good player. Not phenomenal, really good player, and he's really young too. He's only going to get better. So, Kyle Tucker coming in at number 9. Number 8 for Ben is
Mr. Step Back Bomba Squad, Max Kepler. I wanted to put him higher. However, he just took a pretty big step back in 2020 with a 108 OPS plus. So he was still above average, and the glove is still incredible. I love his glove.
Really good. He's also like their backup center fielder when Buxton gets hurt, which happens kind of often.
Every day.
He plays center field too. Yeah. Max Kepler didn't quite make my list. Here, I'll make sure. I'll let you finish your point and I'll explain why. But go.
All right. Kyle Tucker actually didn't make my list because I'm pretty, biased towards more veteran predecessors. Yeah. No, I'm not biased towards Kyle Tucker. Exactly. He didn't cheat. I'm more biased towards older players and making sure that they if they've had consistency in the past, I like to do that over one breakout season. Like Teoscar broke out, but he was still above league average in the past 2-3 years. So
no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Max Kepler hit 38 bombs in 2019. Woof. And
38?
38
Holy shit, I didn't know that. Oh my god. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised to see that too. And he still had an OPS above league average last year, but very big step back. So he's my number 8. How about you?
Yeah, now that I think about it, he maybe should have made the list. This is how loaded right field is. Charlie Blackmon and Max Kepler didn't make the list, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Number 8, this guy's spring training so far has just been unbelievable. Now I think he's been a bit overrated, but I actually think he's going to have a huge year this year. I'm talking about Joey Gallo. Just to put this in perspective, he has a 1.300 slugging percentage and 5 home runs. So he might, he's definitely. I would understand calling him an MVP candidate. I know he's got all the tools in the world. He's got maybe the best glove in right field in the league. He's got probably the best pop in the league.
Yeah.
The dude, I mean, he just needs to put it together. But I mean, great. I still think he's a really good player. He just has the tools and has so much potential that you can't really ignore.
Yeah.
So yeah, number 8.
You said a 1.3 slugging percentage, right?
Yeah. And his OPS is let me find it.
What, like
1.838. So most guys, an 838 OPS is good. Now put 1,000 on top of that. And this playing and I know it's just spring training, but like seriously.
That's incredible because you said 5 home runs, so that's a pretty big sample size. Oh my god.
Yeah. Or how many home runs?
Yeah.
You said, 2 double, 1 double, so 8 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, 5 home runs in 26 plate appearances, 20 at bats, and 11 RBIs. Ben, we got a caller on the line.
Oh, cool.
You know this guy. You know this guy very well. It's Mets Talk with Hayden.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, it's Mets Talk with
Hayden.
Man?
No, nothing much. Just got back from a run, so I was like, let me just hop in.
Oh, shit.
Yep, there you go.
Gains,
Getting the reps. I see you.
Reps. Let's go.
I don't know if you guys saw the video of me.
He hit some dingers earlier on it. Going to Instagram or his like Snapchat.
Ooh, I gotta check that out.
Hitting some Oppo dingers.
And that's weird because I can only hit Oppo. I can't hit to left field.
Oh, really?
I think it's the way I bring my.
I can only hit to center. Well, I can't hit period, but I can only hit BP to center.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Go up the middle.
So I was just wanted to.
Yeah, no, I'll just go up the middle.
Mets game from yesterday. But in regards to that game yesterday, that was a fascinating game. I was surprised. The defense really showed up there. You know, you had Nimmo out in center field.
Except that one play with McNeil and Nimmo. They almost collided. That was rough. But that's a factor. Nimmo's playing way deeper than usual because he kind of has to because he can't run back. But, I mean, yeah, he made that one web gem. I didn't watch the entire game, if I'm being honest. I just watched when I saw Dylan Betances come in. I was like, all right, sweet. I got some rant material, which if it's on our Instagram, I did because Dylan Betances is terrible.
Did someone say big.apple.baseball.banner? The greatest Instagram of all time?
The greatest Instagram of all time.
But dialing back to yesterday's game, though, and the point you brought up with Nimmo about him playing so back, even I know Jacob deGrom even said that he wants his infield as outfielders, especially the center fielder, to play more inwards. And to quote him, he pretty much said that if the ball goes past him, then that's on deGrom's fault. But I mean, and like you said, Nimmo, he took 10 steps and he was on the warning track. So I think that's going to be a problem going into the regular season. You know, if he's going to be, playing dangerous games out in center field, especially out near the warning track, injury aside. But, do you want to give up base hits every?
Yeah.
Like
you can't play. Can't play every inning like no doubles. You can't play every at bat like no doubles.
They got to use the analytics. They got to be smart with positioning. They can't just. He can't play deep the entire time. Yeah.
Especially if they want to crack down on that shift, you can't do that. But I think the defense really came up yesterday. And then JD, he made a close to a web gem at third, but he couldn't get up in time. And honestly, I'm really confident with this defense, though. I mean, we'll have to see.
Ooh,
wow.
Okay.
I'll rephrase. I'm confident with Nimmo. I think Nimmo.
Okay.
Personally, I'm not an outfielder, but I mean, tips that I've learned, and I don't know about you, Ben. I don't know if you're an outfielder or not, but typically baseball players wear their hats. All right.
Mm-hmm. We do wear our hats.
I was an outfielder too back in third grade. I once we won 13-0 and I saved a home run. Freaking game winner. Caught that shit. Team lifted me up. No joke. I made a freaking web gem out in center. I was like I was Andrew Jones out there, whatever his name is.
Andrew Jones.
I was Kevin Kiermaier out there. Not gonna flex, But I was
I haven't even done that.
The point with the hat, though, is that typically outfielders, especially center fielders, pretty much once the ball goes off the batter's bat, you know how you have your hat typically, kind of curved. If the ball goes above the brim of your hat, it means that it's going past you. I don't know if that's just a basic analogy or if that was something I was taught. I don't know. Did that make sense, or did I confuse you?
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but my initial thought was like, what if it's just like a pop-up or a
right. I mean, if it's like
sinking line drive,
then yeah. But
yeah,
for the most part, it would go over your head. And I think, I don't know. I heard about that on SNY, and I've always had coaches tell me that, and all the outfielders that. And I think Nimmo, I think he really this offseason, he got together with the coaches. I think he really started to look into, taking his steps, because, in outfield, one bad step and you're screwed. So I think,
oh my God, yeah,
Nimmo,
Yep.
he would always
I hope, man.
back and then crow hop or whatever the heck he would do. And I now Nimmo, I mean, listen, he's not going to be a Gold Glove. I think as long as he could have a positive WRS, that's fine in my book. He's not going to be a Gold Glover, not an All-Star, but just a positive defensive runs saved. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be more than okay. I think if you can just hit that neutral zero,
the guy
for
I'm really
that would
worried
be a
about,
huge victory.
The guy I'm worried about is Dom in left. That's going to be interesting, man. I mean, getting work there every day will help him, but I mean, that home run DeGrom gave up, I think a real left fielder could have caught that ball.
And
wow!
It didn't go off his glove. I think.
But
I don't know what he did, but he went back. He ran back at that. I'm like, come on, you don't run back at that. You're a major leaguer. You're supposed to.
And like, I'm not mad at him because he's not a. I'm just not mad at him because he's not a left fielder. He shouldn't be playing left. I'm mad at fucking Rob Manfred for not keeping the damn DH. That's what I'm mad at, because that would be perfect. But I mean, here's something I need to talk to you about. Hayden, why is it that Luis Guillorme will win MVP this year? 22 pitch walk.
22 pitches, 21
22.
22. And it's funny, I was at work. And I throw in my AirPods at work and stuff. I put one in the other ear, keep one available, and I'm listening to it. And I'm like, I'm keep thinking like it's keep replaying or something.
Oh, yeah.
Dude's been at bat for 11 minutes. Like, did I like miss something? And it's pitch 19, pitch 20, and it wasn't even a full count. And I'm like, oh shoot. But if that was during the major leagues, if I was there in the regular season, that would have been amazing. But Guillorme's interesting too, because like he's I don't want to say he's like Nimmo, but he could definitely keep a pitcher out for a while. He can give a pitcher, his run.
Hell on that bat.
And right, like you said, it was
he's like the Nimmo, but instead of on base percentage, it's batting average. Instead of walking, he gets hits. Here's what I'm high on Guillorme this year. I want to see Guillorme on like Stroman days. He should be the starting third baseman, because Stroman's a ground ball pitcher. That's when you have Nimmo play left. When you have Almora or Pilar out in center, and you have I think we need to utilize our bench guys as like our defensive bench guys for like pitchers who are less strikeout guys. I mean, on Carrasco, Syndergaard, DeGrom days, then shit defense, it might get it done. But I think Stroman days especially, Guillorme at third, Dom or Nimmo in left, Almora or Pilar in center. That's something I'd want to see, especially Guillorme at third. Because I think he deserves to get a start every now and then. He had a good year last year.
I mean, that's not a plan.
What do you guys thought on that?
Would be the bats. They don't, and that's what really I think is going to kill us at some point today. If the bullpen gives us a problem this year, you go into extra innings, you have these alternate, you have the alternate bench guys come up who half of them don't even really, have a great bat. So that would be my only concern, is putting in these guys that would take up Nimmo's bat.
Put him in if you have a big lead. Just put him in if you have a big lead.
Yeah, defensive replacement late in game, yeah.
That's fair. And I think that's what got to us in 2019.
Yeah, but you don't put him in if you're down by one.
Oh, no, definitely not. No, but
yeah,
I think that was a big...
I don't know.
It's all about situation. And
let's say you're down one heading into the bottom of the 8th or 9th, and the 7 spot just hit, and that was Dom. So then you pinch field Dom because he was in the number 7 spot for whatever reason. So now you got the whole order to go. Yeah.
Or if he gets on base, you pinch run him. If he gets on base in that inning, you pinch run him. You put Almora in there, and then you move Almora out to center, and then move Nimmo to. It should be really interesting. I'm interested to see how this. I think the managerial structure Is it going to be Rojas doing the work? Is he going to be kind of the puppet? Me and Hayden kind of had a conversation about this a while ago. That's kind of the way baseball works nowadays. It's going to be kind of interesting. But I hope they're smart about defensive replacements, stuff like that, substitutions. Those are always
very underrated aspect of the game.
That's definitely what killed us last season, I think, when, you would have Diaz or someone come up in the 8th or the 9th when, your on base percentage guys like Nimmo, McNeil, they're out of the game, and you got these substitutes in who are, going to bat 190, and then it's like, oh, well,
Pilar's having a good spring. Pilar's been playing well.
Pilar's always been
had a good year last year.
Good year, yeah, very good year last year.
Guillorme was great last year. Obviously, very small sample size. And
22 pitch at bat. I mean, off of a guy who throws 100 consistently with sink. I mean, he just really reminds me of a young Brett Gardner. Lefty, very unassuming looking, short with either a lot of facial hair or no facial hair, and just spoil.
You can't have facial hair on the Yankees. Yeah, they're both bald. Baldies.
What? Oh, yeah, baldies.
Yep.
Yeah. So speaking of Mr. Before, he left a fascinating comment on some of my videos. Some of them had to be deleted.
Who?
Some left.
Who is this?
Who?
Mr. Manfred.
Beat him up.
Our boy Rob.
Rob Manfred.
Oh, Robbie.
Rob Manfred.
He called in and he was just like making weird noises.
He was like,
today?
no, not today.
Last episode.
He was like using the Google like auto voice, automated like AI kind of voice thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't him
weird,
speaking.
Man.
Like if you go to like the
he was just trying to fuck with us.
Yeah,
it was annoying.
Fair enough. That's fair.
He was just trying to mess with us. But Hayden, Mets fans only on his stream today, he mentioned to beat him ups because I commented. Here, do you want to see the video? Here, check this out. I played it earlier, but I'll play it again.
I would love to see.
This shit's hilarious. Because he I commented and he said, "Hey, are you from the baseball banter?"
The baseball banter.
I'm like, "Yep, that's me." Because I was commenting from like my own account, not my not from the channel account.
Yeah, he recognized you, which was so cool.
Yeah, man. Well, I was one of his first subscribers. He was one of our first subscribers, so I'm part of that.
Baseball.
Yeah.
I'm an OG, man.
You're part of the clique.
They always have. This thing always ends up getting called. Like this guy keeps calling him and kind of like he opens up his StreamYard to like let listeners call, like viewers come in and just like talk to him. And he always gets like this weird guy
Washington
that kind of just like says all these ridiculous things. It's really funny, actually.
He's clearly talking about me in this video.
Yeah. Yep. He's talking about Ben's always calling in saying some weird shit.
But
Hayden, thanks for calling in, man. As always, we'll make sure to have you on every time you call in. Good luck on those dingers, man.
Oh yeah, keep
Appreciate
running.
The call.
I see you.
You know what to do.
Getting them games.
I'll have to sponsor the channel when I become a player, maybe. No, all right. See you guys.
Okay.
See ya.
Oh,
See
okay.
you.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Oh, of course, yes.
Oh
please.
yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, man.
We gotta ask some major leaguers or
Oh,
something.
we'll see you next time. Yeah, we need a good transition word. But just do it. Go. Bam. Shout out to Hayden for the call. Let's get back to this list. So,
number 7.
All right. So where were we? Number 7, right? Yep.
Number 7. Yep.
Number 7.
I'm going now. Number 7 marks the beginning of the true elite right fielders in my mind. And it's great that we were just talking about the Mets because I'm going with the Met himself, Michael Conforto. Mr.
Too low.
Are you kidding me? Too low. The guys in front of him are like MVP
I have him
level.
one spot higher.
Okay. Wait a minute. Did you? No, you did not. Oh no. I know who you put in front of him. I mean behind him. Either way, he had he had a 412 on base percentage in 2020. That is incredible. Yep, he did. And a career 358. A career 358 on base percentage. Of course, thank you. Needed the permission. He made probably the greatest web gem of the year last year. Debatable.
Yo, wait, hold on one sec. I can't hear you. Wait, talk.
He made
Now
probably cool. He made, in my opinion, maybe the best catch out of any position over the entire 60-game season. Yeah, the basket catch over the shoulder or whatever it was.
Yep, against the Orioles. Yep, Justin Wilson on the mound. Who's that? That's your pitcher now, man.
Come back, baby. Welcome back.
No, Michael Conforto, I think his success is going to continue. It's going to get better because if you watch the games, stats say a lot, but if you watch the game itself, they mentioned this on the broadcast. He started hitting the other way this year, and he hits the ball really hard. His amount of power is pretty silly. I mean, he just flicks it over to the right side or the left side with, no issues. A left-hand hitter, obviously. My favorite swing in baseball, the smoothest swing in baseball.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
I think it is, hands down.
It's so nice.
I actually have him one spot higher, but coming in at number 7 for me is Mikey Stremski of the San Francisco Giants. So, are you muted or I can't tell?
Hello.
Nah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Mikey Stremski coming off a really good year, man. I mean, it's kind of weird because it's kind of a bunch of old guys on the team. So it's just perfect that he was like 28 in his rookie season. But obviously,
I know, right? That's crazy.
Grandson of Carl Yastrzemski, Red Sox legend, and had a phenomenal year last year. A 400 on base percentage, 568 slugging, 968 OPS, 165 OPS plus, 10 home runs, 297 batting average. Phenomenal year, man. Good stuff by Mike Yastrzemski for sure. And it wasn't a fluke year. So I mean, he did it the year before and he did it again. I think he's going to maintain the success. I honestly think they should trade him. You get so much for him.
For sure. Oh my God. Yes.
And I mean, he's
in the prime of his career.
29, right?
29.
Right now. I mean, he's at the best he's going to be.
Much.
Yep. He gets so much, man. Hayden said he's going to drop his right field also.
Cool.
Sweet. We're curious to see it. Yeah, that's my number 7.
One more thing about Mike Yastrzemski.
Oh yeah.
Is this was an interesting little tidbit. I put him at number 8. I just think I forgot to. No, I put him at number 7 actually, and I put Conforto at 6. So I kind of just read my list wrong.
You said you put Conforto at 6 and Yastrzemski at 6.
No, I meant to put Yastrzemski at 7 and then Conforto at 6.
So your list is guy, Yastrzemski, Conforto.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so it's mine. Okay. Yeah,
right,
number 7, Stremski, number 6, Conforto.
Yeah, I thought I accidentally talked about Conforto instead of Yastrzemski.
Yes.
My bad. Yep. Cool thing about Yastrzemski is he actually walked 32 times in 2020
God damn,
across
freaking audio. I can't hear.
God damn it. So yeah, he walked 32 times.
Hang on one sec. Yo, bench. Hang on one sec.
Cool.
God damn.
Spending money at the club like Sam. Cha-ching. Hayden, can you hear me? Maybe Hayden can hear me. Maybe it's only Elias that can't. That'd be cool. Let's see. Check the chat. Hayden, can you hear me? Oh, he said something. Oh, God, Elias is gone. Oh, no. Thank you, Hayden. Elias is gone. Oh, man. All right, well, I'm going to keep talking then. So, sorry if I've already said this like 5 times, but Mike Yastrzemski walked 32 times in 2020. Let's check the chat again. And he walked 30 times in 2019. So that basically means that in a third of the season, he walked the same amount. That is why I'm super high on him going forward, because that plate discipline just skyrocketed. What? Oh no, Elias got hacked by the Chinese. Not again. This happens all the time. Just wait. He'll be back. Hopefully. Yeah, he said some weird thing that oh God, he's gone for good now. Okay. I might as well go on because it is my turn. Coming in at number, I believe, 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, because we just talked about Conforto. He was my number 6. I talked about him as if he was my number 7. That's my bad. Number 5, I got Bryce Harper, everybody's favorite player to hate on. I mean, he really embraced the Phillies. Oh, Elias?
Yo, I'm back. I don't know what happened.
He's back.
Haha,
The Chinese set him free.
my internet cut out. Here, let's backtrack a bit. I saw you were at number 5. All right, let's go back to number 6. Sorry if this episode's gonna be a mess, guys, but I mean, oh my god, got hacked by the Chinese. I'm fine. I think my AirPods are having issues too, so I just got the broke boy cans on. So
the broke boy cans.
Yep, I got the freaking hunky ones. Dude, they're freaking huge. But all right,
That's
number
exactly
6,
my list too, Hayden. Nice.
Number 6, I had Michael Conforto.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so number 5, I have Aaron Judge.
All right, I have Bryce Harper.
2 injury prone, and Bryce Harper at his best is way better. Is better than Aaron Judge at his best, because Bryce Harper's 2015 maybe is one of the best offensive seasons in forever.
But that was also what, 6 years ago, and he
Exactly.
hasn't.
But Judge's was what,
close.
4 years ago?
I would
4 years
rather.
ago?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
And
4
Judge
years
is
is still
injured
better
all the
than
time.
6 years. That is true. This is true.
So I'm big on being your best ability is your availability. So that's why I have Judge at 5 and Harper at 4. They're really interchangeable. I think they're both great players.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of quality over quantity, and like the Wendy's. So oh no, can you? He can't hear me, can he?
NFL. No, it's an NFL thing.
Thank you. I was gonna say you hate Wendy's.
A player I
much.
wanted to sign, just fucking Gerald Everett signed with the Seahawks. I wanted the Jets to get him.
Go Seattle, baby! Seattle sports for the win. I loved Bryce Harper last year because he really embraced the Philadelphia spirit with a 420 on base percentage. And that's really all I have to say, other than, I mean, he's made 6 All-Star games in the 8 years that he's played with an All-Star game. So, I mean, that just speaks for itself. He's insane.
Yeah. Phenomenal player. I mean, he's fun to hate and whatnot, but I mean, I like Bryce Harper, man. I mean, I know I'm supposed to hate him on the Phillies. I don't know why. I kind of I used to hate him, but now
his beard
like
is
him.
cool.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot more on the Nats though, because then he was like less crybaby and more badass.
I mean, after I heard his interview with Starting 9 and like talked about his free agency process, and I kind of a lot of respect for him. He's just really competitive, man. When you hear him talk, like, it's awesome. So
he just got to bring another championship back to DC.
DC, of course. So I don't think he's going to be winning one in a while because the Phillies are terrible. But gonna bring it back to DC.
He sure did
already. All right, so that's number 5 and number 4. Did you go for your number? Is 4 Judge for you?
4 is Judge for me.
Okay. Do you want to get into stats or anything, or should we just move on to number 3?
He was on pace for 48 home runs in 2020, and listen to this. He had a career low in OPS plus. You want to know what it was, Elias? It was 142.
And how many
142.
And what was the sample size?
That's a good question. I'll pull it up as we speak. It was 101 at bat.
I mean, how many games was it? Oh, that's terrible. How many games was that?
28.
So he missed more than half the year.
He did.
Yep. Okay.
Again.
which is the norm for him.
Yep.
So I think Harper just has a higher. I think Judge is a higher ceiling now, just with the pop. I think their gloves, I'd give it to Judge slightly.
Oh, Judge for sure.
I think contact wise, I think they're very similar. Kind of not really three outcome players, but I mean they're not guys who are great contact hitters, but they're not really trying to. They'd rather take the walk. But I mean they both won MVPs, even though Judge it wasn't technically an MVP, he still won it. In my opinion, it's coming from a Mets fan, but I mean he clearly deserves it, especially knowing what Altuve was doing, especially seeing what Altuve was doing without the cheating last year, which I think he'll bounce back a bit, but we'll see. I don't think
Garbage
it's so far
cans and
where he's not
tears.
a freaking top 10 second baseman anymore, which by you that was crazy in my opinion.
All
But,
he is now is just garbage cans and tears. There is nothing
and
else.
tattoos
And
shitty
tattoos.
that his wife doesn't like or bad and is unfinished or whatnot. All right, so yeah, number 4. Number 3 for you is I think I can guess what this is going to be.
All right, can you take a shot?
It's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr.
Whoa! How did you know?
because
That
he's my
isn't-
number 3 and it makes sense.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the top 4 are really top 5 are really just
Top
like
6.
top 6 are really just like set in stone.
Actually, I wouldn't put Conforto in that conversation yet. I wouldn't put Harper or Judge in that conversation with Acuna, Soto, and
Yeah, they're not as good as Acuna or Soto.
Like those guys,
Bats.
the top 3 are top 10 players in baseball, in my opinion.
Yeah.
One of them is two of them are true 5-tool players. One of them is just maybe the best hitter in the league
Ted
right
Williams.
now.
He is Ted Williams.
Yeah, seriously, man. But we're giving away too much. Number 2, Ronald Acuna. Ronald Acuna. I guess I'm guessing we both have the same order, so we'll just talk as a team. But Ronald Acuna is as the Big Apple baseball banter team. Ronald Acuna, even after a slow start, still had a good year last year, and he has all the traits in the world. I mean, hits for a shit ton of power, almost went 40-40 in 2019, plays a really good right field, can even play center field. Two Silver Sluggers, one-time All-Star, obviously won Rookie of the Year in 2018.
2018,
yep. Last year,
And
250 average. 250 average isn't great, but 406 on base percentage is just silly.
Wow.
581 OPS, slugging. Thank God it's not the OPS. 987 OPS at 155
Pulling a Jeff
OPS.
Mathis out here.
Yep. And this is coming from not a great start.
Because of the fractured wrist, right?
No, that was Ozzie Albies.
My bad.
The Mets seem to handle him okay. At least
The Yankees did not.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole did not.
You know who he didn't handle well? G-Man Choi. Do you know who the Yankees didn't handle well?
3-2. Brasso sends one into left field. Gardner going back, and it is up and gone.
You know, just because you said that, it did remind me of the time that Chapman struck him out after throwing a 101 mile an hour fastball right by his head. He went down swinging the very next pitch. So
another time JD hit with the time Chapman hit JD in the hip, and then JD hit a dinger off of him, and then Billy Hamilton had shit ass base running. He's being over aggressive, and then Pete Alonso, the MVP. Well, the time he gave up a walk-off home run in Yankee Stadium.
I thought that was against Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't.
No, the Pete Alonso walk-off wasn't against Chapman. It was against some other bum on your Yankees because the pitching sucks. But
Chad Green? I think it was Chad Green.
No. He was the one who gave like 3 home runs to like Marisnik. That
was
like
Chad Green.
About a 60-game
Chad
season.
Green.
No, that was a different game. But this is this is what's nice about the 60-game season. You can kind of remember almost every game.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Like you're like, hey, remember that game? Which I'm not the type of person who's pro shortening the season. Maybe by 3 games or whatnot. I'd go down to 150 honestly, but it wouldn't do anything exactly. So
yeah.
But I mean, I want baseball every day,
Same.
but that's kind of impossible because they need time to rest up.
Move to Florida, play indoors, 3 games a week during the winter.
Well, no, because then when are they going to heal up? When are you gonna? I mean, you need a break. Man.
Don't. $36 million a year can pay the medical bills.
Yep. Well, it's not just money; it's time. But yeah, watch Dominican League. Watch college baseball if that goes on. I think it's going on now.
Yeah, it started in the start of February.
Yeah, I just follow their Instagram because they put up some cool highlights and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude from FAU hit 2 grand slams in his first 2 at bats.
Oh, I remember that
in 1 inning, I think.
Yeah,
no, not 1 inning. Yeah, not Fernando Tatis, but not Tatis Jr. Tatis. All right, but yeah, Ronald Acuna. Number 2 is Juan Soto, right?
Yep, greatest hitter of all time.
Yeah, I knew I had a feeling. I had a funny feeling you might put him number 1, but I don't put him yet. The reason he's not number 1,
bad.
he doesn't have the glove.
Yes, exactly.
And it's his first year in right field. He played there a bit last year, but he's full-time right fielder now. We'll see how that goes. I think he was doing better in right than left, actually. But yeah, he's just not a great defender. He's not an awful defender. He's just average. But I mean,
a bit below.
There's no hitter that I fear more than Juan Soto, and of course he's in my fucking division. So I hope the Nationals just can't pay him. I hope it's like a Rendon situation, but they're gonna extend him.
Watch him go to Philly. Because why the fuck
watch him come to the
not?
Mets. Uncle Stevie's got him.
Well, not with the Conforto extension you've been dreaming of.
No, by the time when Juan Soto doesn't become a free agent in forever.
No, probably at most 4 years, because like the rookie contract thing works for 6, and he's already been up for 2. No, he's been up for 3 now, so he's only got 3 more years, right?
Spotrac. Did he sign like a crazy extension, because Acuna and Albie, those guys are locked in for
No, he never signed an extension.
All right, he becomes a free agent in 2025.
Yeah, see, that's not too far.
Well, Uncle Steve, we'll go over the tax. Syndergaard, or who's our expensive guys that are going to be. Well, I'm not losing Conforto. No, I'm not losing him. I'm not losing Conforto. I'm not losing Lindor. I'll take I would trade. I'd get rid of Conforto to get Soto in a heartbeat, but. And that's not just being, I love Conforto, but it's Juan Soto. But Juan Soto is just, there's no hitter I fear more. He hits for average, gets on base, hits for really good power.
He reached base last year at a 490 clip.
After having COVID.
After having COVID-19.
Or sorry, the cough. We don't.
Oh yes, the old Coco.
Restricted. The Coco.
Dang it, we're not demonetized again.
We don't get paid. We have 55 subscribers. We're not getting monetized anytime soon, man.
I want my 4 cents.
Yeah. When we do get monetized, we're not gonna make shit on these videos. You realize that?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe before Lindor. Well, I'm extending Lindor before Juan Soto's not hitting free agency anytime soon. Nationals are gonna pay whatever the fuck it takes to get him because he's literally a generational player.
Yeah,
I'm just joking about. I mean, yeah, they lost Rendon, but he was 29 when he got his payday. Juan Soto's 21.
22. Oh wait, is he? I thought he was
19. He was 19 when he came up, which is just nutty nuts. But
so he probably is 21. Yeah.
How about number 1? Number 1, according to Joel Sherman's the best player in baseball. Not quite there. I think he's unanimously should be the top 2 player in baseball. Second best player in baseball. It was great to see him show off his ability in the World Series like he did. It's obviously Mookie Betts of the LA Dodgers. Still weird seeing him not as a Red Sox. You're fucking happy about that for sure. LOL,
I love
Red
seeing
Sox
him
fan.
play though. I would rather see him on the Red Sox. Are you
Why?
kidding
So you
me?
could watch him more?
Not only could I watch him more, but even if the Red Sox had Mookie in 2019,
good.
Yeah, they're still not winning
good.
80
They're
games.
Good. Yeah, but it's not like he's pitching. So, but yeah, no, Mookie Betts is just 5-tool player, runs the bases exceptionally well, best glove in baseball.
Oh, for sure.
Regardless of position, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a hot take. I think that's true. Maybe the best arm in baseball. Roman Laureano gives him competition.
And
but
Judge.
I mean,
I think Judge has a better arm than
Gallo.
Mookie.
Gallo's arm's phenomenal.
Correa,
Chapman,
Adames,
Arenado.
Oh, Chapman. Yep.
Arenado, Brett Gardner. I'm just kidding.
Faux show, Mike Talkman, 2021.
Charlie Blackmon, the worst arms I've ever seen. Tua Tagovailoa. Cannon. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just put Josh Allen out in center. I mean,
could you imagine seeing Josh Allen playing right field?
Yeah, he's definitely.
No one would run on. I mean, he throws a football 80 yards. What is he gonna do with a baseball? I mean, no one would run it. Never.
Dude, imagine. Wait, like when you throw a football, you kind of like spin it like a cutter almost.
Yeah.
So imagine like Patrick Mahomes' cutter. Because he was also a pitcher, remember?
He got drafted in the 32nd round by the Detroit Tigers. Have a Super Bowl quarterback before the Lions do.
So
he was gonna go. He was gonna go in the first round if he decided to play baseball. Yeah, but that's how stupid the fucking MLB draft is. It's like they have 32. Well, it's not 32. I don't know what it's gonna be
40.
like, but yeah, I mean, I don't know how many rounds it's gonna be this year. But you have an option to sign. We've gone into it. It's so dumb how how it's that you don't even sign up for it. It doesn't seem like it's like you have an option whether you want to sign or not.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a research project on Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds, or they should be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, I told you about that, right?
No.
Oh, for in English class, we're doing this research project. Yeah, so I'll read
about
I'll read
anything you want.
Yeah, about anything. So I'm making mine about baseball. It was either gonna be about music or baseball, but it's easier to do about baseball.
I've dreamed of that so many times.
Hey, next year, man.
Next year for sure.
Ben's young. He's a grade below me, but
youth is everything.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I looked at Roger Clemens' baseball reference, and he was originally drafted by the fucking Mets out of high school, and then didn't sign. I think he was like the 20th round or something. Like it seems like every good player that got drafted out of high school in like the freaking 40th round.
Yeah, I mean, college. It's just like a long shot.
Steven Strasburg went undrafted out of high school, then became maybe the best pitching draft prospect of all time.
Yeah, because he like tore off all the fat.
Yeah, and started throwing like hundo in college, nutty nuts.
Just a nice casual one hundo.
Yeah. So Mookie Betts, number 1. Man, I'm just so excited for next episode. Can't wait. Have you started thinking about some of your predictions?
Oh, I have. I have all my divisions done already, and I've got.
Yep. I have everything done.
I don't have that much time. Jesus.
Yeah. I just got bored last night.
Oh, nice.
I had some free time, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's one take I had that I hate, but I think it's going to be true, and we're going to see that next week.
You can't leave me in suspense like that.
I'll text you later. I'll text you later. Better. Yeah. So that's right field. Let's just, if there's any comments we got to go through, any callers before we get to DH, let us know because we can go straight to. But I mean, we usually break it up anyways. But
anyone home?
Let's go. We can go to DH now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Number 5. I'll go first. Number 5. I got the pitcher / DH from the LA Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Been lighting up in spring. Looks like he's healthy. Looks like he might do both this year. I think if the 2-way, even without 2-way ability, I think he's also a really good hitter. I mean, he hits the ball the other way, like
crazy.
So awesome.
Oh my god, I love his swing so much.
Yeah, it's like the Japanese thing.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Here, I got the banner up. Top 10 DHs. Hits the ball the other way. Really good power. Really good base runner too, which is really underrated about his game. He can pitch. He can run. He can hit. So yeah, we're doing 5 by the way, because only in the American League.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of guys who are strictly DHs. So yeah, Shohei Ohtani, number 5. A bad year last year, but I think he's going to rebound.
Well, that's funny you said Shohei Ohtani because I also put Shohei Ohtani at number 5. Shout out to my boy Daniel Vogeldaddy coming in at number 6. We love you.
He was awful last year.
I don't care.
He got DFA'd
Blue
twice.
Jays legend.
DFA'd
Blue
twice.
Jays legend.
He's not even. He played like 1 game for. Fuck. NFL news. Oh, my hair's.
Keep the hat off. Keep the hat off.
You gotta be
looking like an English philosopher out here.
Curtis Samuel signing with the Washington football team.
Yeah.
I know you don't really care, but I wanted the Jets to get him so bad.
Anytime a team is called the Washington football team.
I'm grabbing my hat. I'll be back 1 second.
All right, more about Daniel Vogeldaddy. Not Vogelbach, Vogeldaddy.
He got DFA'd twice last year. Played like 1 game for them.
Do you know what his on-base percentage was with the Blue Jays?
0.
1,000.
Because he played 1 game with them or something.
1,000. Let that sink in. Not OPS. On-base percentage.
Okay.
MVP.
And then he got DFA'd, and then is on the Brewers now. But yeah, number 5, Shohei Ohtani. Number 4, I have. Oh, I'm so pissed. How much was it? 3 or 34. Oh, fuck me. All right. I got Giancarlo Stanton. No. I got Giancarlo Stanton of the New York Yankees. I'm glad we got the live reaction because I'm going to clip this and send it all to football people.
Oh, yeah.
And which if you guys don't follow me on, I actually made a Twitter recently. Go check this out. I'll probably post on there. E Solomon Music. Go follow me. I'm trying to get some. It's all Jet fans who follow me because there's a Jets channel. Let's Talk Jets Radio. That funny story, and then I'll get back in the video because I mean
All right.
we used to
Take
be
your
freaking
time.
well organized. We used to when we did our just podcast form, and then now we just get distracted, but it's fine. So they do a call-in show on Blog Talk Radio, but they also do something like this. So I call in, and then they see the guitar behind me. They said, dude, you got to play some. I was listening to them for a bit, but I finally called in. They said, dude, play some guitar for us. Played guitar, wowed them, because it's me, I'm a fucking guitar god. So then, then they said they're having a Super Bowl stream. They said, yo, we're going to do a halftime show. You want to play? So I played on their halftime show, and which was so fun. My parents keep showing it to their friends and stuff. Like, oh, this is so cool. It was great because, with COVID, I've been able to perform for people. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
I played Man in the Box by Alice in Chains, if anyone knows that
good
song.
song.
Great song, yeah. I mean, yep.
Yep.
I mean, it's great because, you don't show off too much, but you still sound good, so you're not an asshole. So yeah, Man in the Box. Played that. They're like, dude, that was awesome. They sent me a shirt, which was awesome. And then
wow.
They made me their music director. So I wrote the intro song for their show, and now I'm just known as the music guy. And literally every time I start watching a video, I get mentioned. It's like, oh, by the way, great song, Aaliyah. I don't know. I feel like a celebrity. It's great. But what was this about again?
I swear you're all over the place, man. You are.
Yeah. So they always
A-list.
tweet out on their show like who's up next. They said up next on their show, Aaliyah Solomon, who made the intro song. So I got some followers for that, and also one of their callers made one of the worst takes I've ever seen. So, and one of the guys was like, oh my God. So I screen recorded it and zoomed into his reaction and tweeted it at him. So now a bunch of Jet fans follow me. So I'll make sure to post this.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm happy I got the live reaction, but coming in at number 4, I got Giancarlo Stanton of the New York Yankees, always injured, but maybe the most powerful hitter in the league. Look what he did in the playoffs. 2017, hit 54 home runs. His contract's kind of an albatross at this point, just because how he's just gets hurt all the time.
Yeah.
Can't field anymore. He's still a great player. I mean, if I was the Yankees, I'd probably wish we didn't get, you gave up nothing to get him. But I mean, what has he got now? 10 more years?
I'm not even sure. I think it was like 7
It was a 13-year deal back with the Marlins back in I think 2017 or 2016. Let me hop on a Spo track. Is it Spot Rack or yeah. I gotta get a second monitor in here so I can monitor the stream. And
I'm holding my computer down here.
Yeah, I want to do that so when we do games, I can watch the game and have the chat. I'll probably have it on my phone or whatnot. But I'm still fucking. All right, so he's under contract till 2029. So have fun with him. Have fun. Jacoby Ellsbury part 2 maybe, but he was a good player before. What the fuck?
He's due $29 million for the next 2 years, then $32 million from 23 to 25.
No, for 3 years, and then 29, 25, 25 UFA.
I thought it was like 19 or 20.
Like Lindor, I'm comfortable giving him a 10-year deal because he's 26 right now. He's gonna be I'd honestly be comfortable giving him a 13-year deal right now because he's 26. And he's never had an injury history. I mean, he's gotten injured before, but he's never had an injury history. And then you can move him to second base or or third base when his athleticism starts to deteriorate a bit. And I would give him 10 years. But that's another news story we didn't mention. The Mets are now, it looks like they're in talks with Lindor, but he's made it very clear that once the season starts, no negotiations. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to the team. So, yeah. If he doesn't sign before the season, he'll go to free agency, and we'll still get him back because Daddy Stevie is gonna make it happen.
One thing that I just thought of: we are paying Stanton the price of 2 DJ LeMahieu's per season.
Really?
We are.
Oh God.
Now let's think of the production value between the two.
Stan's a great player. He's just never on the field.
And they're both up there in age. Oh my God.
How old is Stan right now?
I think he's 30.
He's 31.
Oh
so
my
2028.
Lord.
Was he gonna be 40 when his contract's over?
I think 38, 39. Either way, we're gonna have old man.
Not
LeMahieu.
a mascot.
Neither am
Not a
I.
math pod.
We're
No,
gonna
no,
have
I said not a math pod.
uh
Talking baseball reference. They would say not a math pod. But let's route with DHs. Number 4, Giancarlo Stanton. For you, who's number 4?
number 4 is Jd Martinez.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, sir. I very terrible 2020 for whatever
Terrible.
reason.
He's so bad. He was
So
awful. He was
bad.
like a 600 something OPS.
680 to be exact.
Nice.
We're a math pod on here, number pod. He was just very bad all across the board. There's really nothing good that really happened. I mean, but it's all about the past numbers. 36 home runs 2019, 43 in 2018. He drives in an insane amount of runs. I mean, he was just one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter, from
2019 or 2018. He had like a triple crown
2017
year.
through 2018. Yeah, he was just insane. Wait, he got a triple crown? No, he didn't.
No, I mean almost triple crown.
Almost, yeah.
Because the controversy was like, why didn't he win MVP instead of over Mookie Betts? But like obviously he doesn't have any defensive value.
Exactly. Whereas
So-
Mookie's Gold Glove caliber.
Yep.
So
Ooh.
yeah, that's my number 4.
Per Jeff Passan, the Indians reportedly would love to sign Jose Ramirez to a long-term extension. Why the fuck didn't you sign Lindor then? JRM's going to cost
What?
just as much. They'd
If
love
not
to sign him
more.
long-term.
Because he's been a better hitter than Lindor over the last 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, they're close, but
I mean, Lindor isn't finishing top 3 in MVP voting every year.
yeah, that's very true.
Like,
But,
what's that? 3 times that he's been a finalist? I mean, foolish
What,
even.
2017, right? 2018,
2018, he was second or third. No, he was third.
third, because it was Mookie, Trout,
Yeah.
and then J-Ram. Last year he was second
Yeah.
behind Abreu, and then in front of
DJ LeMahieu was snubbed of the MVP last year.
Speaking of which, Foolish in his Foolish 50 video
Yep.
did actually say that J-Ram should have won and Abreu was nowhere near MVP level. Or not nowhere near, but you know what I mean. Like he was
the
not
baseball
the correct
writers
candidate.
suck. What's new?
Oh my god. What's new? What is new? Nothing is new.
All right, number 3, I got JD Martinez. You talked about him. Number 3 for you is
Giancarlo Stanton.
All
I
right.
flicked that because after hearing the contract shit, there's no way I'm putting Jordan behind Stanton. I mean, I don't like
Contract doesn't
factoring in
determine how good.
contracts.
If anyways, an expensive contract determines a player is good because they earned that contract at one point. I mean, used to be good,
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but he's still a great player.
yeah, he
A
is
good player, not great player.
He's
mean,
a great
when he's on the
hitter and a
field.
good player. When he's
on the field,
he's great.
he's great when he's on the field.
Yeah,
But being off the field so much just brings me down to good.
yeah. I mean, you can't really be great off the field unless you're a great what's the word? Humanitarian.
Humanitarian.
Yeah, my number 1 pick is a
Philanthropist.
great humanitarian philanthropist. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah.
I think we're kind of lazy. We're kind of just breezing through, but talking about DH is just so boring.
I know,
It's
right? It's
just
just
hitting.
hit.
I mean, we always talk about like tool. We sometimes go over stats, but when we're lazy, but we like going over like tools and whatnot. But I mean, it's so boring. When it's just, yeah, they hit well.
Yeah, like what else is
Who
new?
cares? Who cares? Number 2, Jordan Alvarez. Is that your number 2?
That is my number 2.
Is number 1 Nelson Cruz?
My number 1 is Nelson Cruz.
Okay, they're basically like the same player, just different sides of the plate and different sides of the age spectrum.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, they're awful in the outfield. That's why they're DHs.
yep.
Nelson Cruz hits freaking tanks, and he's
40,
41.
41. David Ortiz 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be in the Hall of Famer if he didn't take them roids back in the day. Maybe that's what your essay should be on next year. Like Nelson Cruz and A-Rod are Hall of Famers.
I'm thinking like either that or something revolving the controversy around pitching substances and foreign substances in the game.
Ooh,
Because when it comes to spin rate, anything revolving spin rate, get it
it's
revolved
always
spin. I'm very sad.
Eddie Gade. Is it a prob? I don't know who this is.
I don't know who it is either. Oh yeah, Eddie
We're
Gable.
bad at,
Yeah.
We're bad at this whole YouTube thing. We didn't know our shit, man. But yeah. And then number 1, Nelson Cruz.
He was the great humanitarian I was mentioning. He's been up for the Roberto Clemente Award a bunch of times, and he's just been super nice and super great to many developing countries. We love him.
Have you heard about his whole, like, he has a crew with him, and he has like a big crew, and he like takes naps before games. He's like an interesting guy. Oh, I said top 10 DHs. I meant top 5.
Well, I mean, he's the age of, like a standard dad.
Manager,
so
like
yeah, manager or dad. So I mean, of course he's taking naps.
Rocco
after dinner.
Baldelli is one of the younger managers in baseball.
Oh yeah, he's younger than him.
Is he?
I thought he was, right? I thought he was 38.
I don't think he's. He might be.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, Google it. Oh my god, you suck at this whole YouTube thing. I can't wait to find my reaction with Curtis Samuel. He signed the Washington football team. I mean, his old head coach was there, so I mean, it makes sense. But I wanted the Jets to get him really badly.
Rocco Baldelli is 39 years old.
And Nelson Cruz is
41.
41. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
Well, I mean, he just keeps defying Father Time and hitting absolute nukes. I keep getting distracted by
Don't disrespect Eddie Gadel. His
1,000 on base percentage or
Google this guy.
OBS?
Is he like
Is that OPS or OBP?
Oh, he's Eddie Gadel. Oh, it's the smallest player to appear in a major league game. All right, let me go on his best baseball reference. So his position is pinch hitter. He's 3'7". He's 3'7".
Yeah, he was talked about in that. He was in the video.
Was he in the Stark Raving Sports video?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
And it was like a little like gimmick from the general manager who was like known for doing this kind of thing, like bringing fans to the stands by doing really crazy things.
Okay.
He was
like weird advertisement and like weird, weird
exactly.
night. Like Baltimore did a no fans night.
Yeah,
dude. Speaking of Stark Raven Sports, on that Mets fans only, they mentioned on that stream from earlier, they're talking about Malik Smith, and they mentioned Herb Washington. You know who that is? He's my favorite baseball player of all time. I'm just kidding, but he was like a track athlete who they signed to just be a pinch runner. Like his position is pinch runner.
Yeah.
And like he won a World Series with them. And the only clip you can find of him pinch running was I'll send you the video. It is him getting picked off, and his base stealing percentage was like a decimal point higher than any other base stealer.
Oh, was he referenced in like a Foolish video? Because I swear I've seen something. He was in something.
Check out Stark Raven. I'll send you the video. Stark Raving Sports, Herb Washington.
Okay, it was Stark Raven Sports. I've seen it. Yeah.
The one player to never pick up a bat or glove.
Oh my lord, he didn't. Not a single plate appearance across 162 games.
How many stolen here? I'm going on his reference page. I gotta get
he stole
Herb Washington
48.
Yeah, so
bases.
he has a negative 0.5 WAR, and he has 33 runs and 31 stolen bases.
Wow.
Why does it say pinch runner and designated hitter? He never went up to the plate.
Well, I mean, technically.
He never.
I guess you got to give him one. No, he didn't have an at bat. I guess you just got to give him a position because he never played in the field. So they're just like, hey,
so call him pinch runner. I mean, they called that other guy. They put Eddie Gadel as a pinch hitter on Baseball Reference. He
never pinch ran. I think
they called him a pinch hitter.
Oh, they called him a pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Well, he never pinch hit, but he never played in the field either.
So how does he not have how does he have a 1,000 OPS if he's never hit? Oh, it doesn't go. Oh, it starts at 1,000 and then doesn't go down.
What are we talking about? Eddie Gator?
Yeah, it said he had a 1,000 OPS or on base percentage.
On base percentage.
Wait, what's an OBS? I think it meant OPS.
Yeah, it was. No, it was OBP and OPS technically because I looked. Yeah, it was one walk across like one plate appearance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it was an intentional walk then.
Yeah, probably.
Get the crowd hyped up.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe he said something about it.
3'7".
Yeah, he walked in his only at bat, and he was what, 8 years old?
What does
7,
the catcher?
6?
What does the catcher do? You just squat, lies down,
Yeah, lie down.
and in the strike zone. I mean, you just have to block everything.
I mean,
That's one thing. When I played baseball, I went to this catcher thing and I learned how to block. It was fun.
ooh, nice.
Yeah. I was talking to my friend. I told him if I get gear, I'd let him pitch to me. But then I'm like, maybe not, because I mean, gear does a little bit, but not too much.
Well, I mean, you're staring at a new pitcher, so
I say, let's talk. Let's end the show with Ben's baseball career. So, season right now, right?
preseason, unfortunately, because the
No,
football seasons.
he was 21, so he was a midget.
No way.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought
you
Eddie
can't,
gave.
a kid can't play Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
It's,
I thought it was like
illegal.
a gimmick though. Like he didn't actually get in that bat. They just like walked in.
Yeah, they
for
probably
fingers.
he went up to plate. They intentionally walked him.
That's so funny to think that they like purposely misused a midget just for crowd attention.
I mean, it probably worked.
Oh my god, for sure. That's just so funny to think.
All right, so currently, what are we looking at? Preseason?
Yeah, season starts April 19th for JB.
Okay. He was 26. Okay.
He was 26. All right.
Yep.
All right.
So are you on the JV squad?
Yes.
Okay, so you
I
suck at
mean-
baseball. No, I'm just
Yep.
kidding.
Nah, they don't pull up for varsity, which is annoying. Who knows? Maybe I'll make sectional cut. Who knows?
We'll see
If I
then.
do good.
Hey, next year, yeah.
So, I've been going on Tuesdays. I go to private lessons to, develop pitches and stuff.
Cool.
So, yeah, I got 2 fastballs. I got my 4-seam and my sink. I think I went through the grips and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm in the development of a new change, which is coming along a lot quicker than I thought it would. It's like I'm getting the control for it. My spin and movement's already there. It's just not spiking it every time. And then curveball, I really need to work on my curve because I tend to get more slider gyro kind of spin, whereas I
Yeah.
need to get more on top of it. And
Mhm.
so that's what I'm going to be primarily working on for the next couple weeks, just making sure I can get it over and get it in the zone with the correct spin orientation. And that would be my nice 4-pitch mix or so. And I'm gonna JV
So,
can't hold
Are you
me.
not hitting at all?
Oh no, I'm probably gonna still hit. I don't know
Hayden
if I'm
says what position are you? So you a relief pitcher or starting pitcher?
I'm not actually too sure. I mean that's not really a set thing in high school, I was I've been an outfielder my entire life. I logged in a couple innings at second last year and I fucking loved it, but I mean
Like Mookie Betts.
yeah, exactly. I am Mookie Betts with the pitching ability of Eric Kratz. And so
Wait, how old are you? You're 41? 40? How old he is?
yeah, I am 41. Inverted
So,
51.
Make sure you tell me about your games because I'll make sure I get out to one. Also, Ben, I might apply to be the school mascot. How epic would that be?
Do it, please.
I'll come
Please do
film
it.
your video. We'll do live coverage of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heckle like the shit out. That'd be funny. Like if you do anything stupid, I'll heckle the shit. If you get like lit up or something, you're probably
I
gonna look
swear.
over and like be really pissed at me. But
No,
if you're in the
laugh,
zone,
honestly.
well, coach wouldn't be mad at you if you're laughing. But I'll be like,
No,
what
I
number?
just need my
What number are
glove.
you? What number are you?
I'm trying to convert to 26.
All
The
right.
only problem is
Oh, why DJ?
DJ, but I've been stuck with 18 my whole life, and I fucking hate 18, and I don't know why I still wear it.
A20, you'll be like A26. A little more spin rate on that fastball wouldn't hurt. 26. I'll wear the opposing school's uniform or merch. I'll be like, "What's your mascot?" All right, we'll end the show on this. So,
Beach
is
out,
that new
baby.
year? All right. So our
it's
school,
not, no.
Brighton, always called the Barons, but that's racist or something. So we had
Plantation
new change.
owners.
And for some fucking reason, they decided, let's be the Brighton Bruins because that's a good name.
It's better than the Bears.
Well,
Or
the
the-
options were Bobcats, the Bruins, and the Bulldogs. They all
Oh,
suck.
It was
they're all-
better than Bulldogs.
They're all awful. But we didn't have like an actual mascot, like
Yeah.
a costume mascot before. but they're
I mean-
doing one now, and they said they're
what would
giving
you
out
do
details.
for a baron?
Exactly.
I
They're
mean,
giving out- they're
just
giving
a
out-
rich old white man who has a bunch of slaves.
Okay, chill. All right. So they emailed us. They said if you're interested, we'll keep you posted. And I think you get paid to do it. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have time for the commitment, like depending on how many games you have to go to.
Mhm.
Maybe they'll have like a rotation, like mascot by committee.
Oh,
Might do that. So I mean, I'm trying to land the gig, man. But I'll come to
Yeah.
your baseball games. I'll be your guys' beat. You guys need to have some press conferences. I'll be the one of the guys on your team. I was talking with. I don't know if he's on the JV or what. He plays baseball for the school, and he was like, "Dude, you should join." I'm Heath. He's like,
Heath, I
dude,
love
which
Heath.
we gotta have him on the show. He's a Cubs fan,
I
so
love Heath.
poor Cubs fans. But because he knows about our show, and I was talking with him about the team. He's like, dude, you should join. I'm like, bro, I haven't played baseball in fucking how long? He's like, it's fine, we suck. You can make the team. I'm like, no, I'm like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time anyways. But I told him I'll be your guys play-by-play guy.
Do
Wouldn't
it
that be fun?
honestly. The
I'll-
school,
I'll-
would,
we
the
could.
school would do that. I think.
I'll bring my phone, and if I'll be on the school Wi-Fi, so I could stream the game and do play-by-play.
That'd be so cool.
I'll figure out how to hook up like cameras and whatnot, and I'll get like OBS rolling. I'll just have my own. I'll just have like a van or something while I do my play-by-play. I wish baseball had cheerleaders. I fucking don't. Cheerleading is stupid.
I do.
Oh, I know why, but cheerleading is fucking dumb as shit. I hate cheerleading. Nah, I'm just kidding. Cheerleading's fine, but I mean,
Jesus.
it's baseball. What are you gonna cheer about? I mean, it's boring. But also, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Like strike one, strike two. Like there's too much space in between to have cheerleaders.
Yeah.
That's why it's like perfect for like football. It's good because it's a good balance. Like basketball, that's impressive because they score every other freaking second. So I mean, you must get tired going woo. Like, but yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Had baseball. I never thought about that, but I mean,
don't they do in the Korean leagues, right?
I don't know. KBO. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw some in the KBO.
Maybe they do.
It was
I'm
really
not quite
funny.
sure. Not quite
They
sure.
had they had stuffed animals in the stands too. It was goated, man.
But anyways, guys. Oh yeah, I saw that. Please tell anyone you know who's interested in baseball to watch next week's show. Next week's show is going to be a fucking banger, dude. Not sure if we're going to take calls or not for those of you who like that, just because we want to stay focused, which we're not very good at.
Sorry,
We're gonna we're basically gonna take virtual Adderall by not pinning the link. Maybe we'll take calls towards the end of the show. Which now that we do our show earlier now. We're able to do that because we used to record at like 9 or something.
Yeah.
Ben, want to play our school? I mean, travel ball. You going down to Florida?
Yeah.
You want to go to Florida? I mean, baseball is like king down. I mean, baseball is like religion down there. It seems like. I mean, a lot of kids play baseball. I mean, the major league teams suck, but I mean, the best Astros have cheerleaders. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So are they banging the trash can, being like curveball, fastball? Imagine. Altuve, Altuve, Altuve. Let's go, Bregman, Bregam. Ooh, that kind of works. One word, one letter too many. But yeah, guys, next week's gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait. Ben, I'll tell you it was my World Series pick that really pained me, but I'll let you know. Yeah, that's I just gave it away. My World Series team, I hope doesn't happen, but I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Actually, no, you're gonna have to wait till next week.
Fuck you too, then. I'm out of here.
All right, well, we're on the show now. So Ben,
All right.
send the people because your phone died last time. So
wait, let's check what it's at. Oh, dude, we still have 44%. What you talking about? I was prepared, man.
my phone battery is terrible. So, no, yeah, Ben's phone died, so I was like, track well, see ya. I think I did the Gary. I think it's like that ball is up and out of here. But Ben,
True.
try again.
Do you hear that?
What?
It sounds like Giancarlo. Did you guys just see that?
Hayden says Elias the cheerleader.
I would pay to see that. Are you kidding me?
Alonso, P-E-T.
Dude, like crop top the Bruins
No,
mascot?
no.